And we're starting to see increased rates of cancer now among younger people.
Sitting is the new smoking, according to studies on the effects of a couch potato lifestyle on heart health.
Right now I'm standing on a viral fitness trend. Can you guess what it is? It's a walking pad. Yeah, so in this video we're going to talk about the pros and the cons I've experienced through using this for 2-ish months. And we're going to talk about why this could potentially be so life-changing for so many people. So I had a big problem. When I'm not working as a nurse, I spend a lot of time with my fat ass at this desk working in my computer, whether it be editing, searching the internet, causing mayhem, being a menace. And you've definitely heard the phrase, sitting is the new smoking. Well, newsflash, that's the truth.
After 10 to 20 years of sitting for 6 hours a day, you may have lost up to 7 quality-adjusted life years. Simply put, our bodies aren't designed to be sedentary. It can literally be a lethal activity.
So using these bad boys is incredibly easy. Just put on your camo Crocs, or don't. I usually just wear my socks actually. Turn it on, pound the on button, then set your desired pace. If you want to stop, simply hit the pause button, or you can just hop off and it stops on its own. Pretty slick. Alright, so first let's talk about the cons. Here we are, with it standing up nicely here. We're in the Christmas spirit. Look at that nice tree. I got it for like 25 bucks at Target. Just woke up from a nap, so bear with me. I don't even take naps much, but the first con with this walking treadmill that I noticed is that it's going to make you incredibly sexy. It's going to help you reach that 10,000 steps, maybe even 15,000 steps, and you're going to shred the fat and you're going to be glowing. All right, for real, the real cons. The first con might even sound silly, but I'm somebody, I like to track my health data. I like to track my workouts, track my steps. And with this one that I got, I can't do that. Editing or using whatever on my computer, my wrist with my watch sits on my desk and it's not accurately taking in my steps. So yeah, for people who aren't obsessed with their step count, but for me, I didn't think about that when I got it. But that's something you should think about. If you care about that, find one that can connect to your Apple Watch. So you're getting your steps counted for, getting your distance counted for. That's one of the biggest things I don't like about this one. When I'm using it while I'm working on something, I make mistakes a lot more. Like when I'm editing, I notice that I can't be as precise with a mouse. Sometimes I type things wrong. But this specific one I don't like. And that's because it's low quality. When I step on it, it sort of has this jolt. And it's so annoying when I'm trying to walk. It's almost unsafe because when I take a step, it almost jolts forward. I'm not like one of those people who's an elephant when they're walking. I have a very soft step. I'm not a loud walker at all. It's sort of funny. Like I can't imagine what some of those people who just stomp around, how they handle. It's probably not a sight you want to see. Also, if you could comment below if you know of a better walking pad or you know of a better brand, because I don't like this one. Obviously you can't incline walk on this guy. It's a bit smaller than a standard treadmill as well in length, but it's enough that you can walk on it just fine. Another con is that when you're walking, you're gonna get a little bit sweaty and a little bit stinky. So it's kind of annoying. Like, who wants to walk around stinking all day, right? You don't want to be stinky. Some stinky pits on you, man.
Mean and hairy and smelly.
But sacrificing a little bit of sweat for the ability to be in better shape, healthier. I mean, movement is going to make you so much healthier. So is it really a con to sweat a little bit? And also one thing I've started to do is walking just at a slower pace. Like even if you're taking really slow steps, walking at a slow pace, it's still way more beneficial than sitting on your booty cheeks like this. Next, it's not exactly the quietest thing. You're definitely going to want to wear some noise canceling headphones, especially if you're doing anything with audio work, but it's not the end of the world. You can overcome that. So other than this particular one being pretty low quality and maybe a little bit of sweating here and there, I don't notice that many cons. There's definitely a lot more pros I could talk about. So let's talk about it, huh? The first thing that I notice is I get pretty locked in while I'm working and I'm walking on the treadmill. You're like doing something and it's not something you can easily stop. I mean, you could hit the remote and pause it. Sometimes what I do is I put my phone right on the bar over here. It's hard to do. I have to stop the treadmill, walk and grab my phone, And that's such like an active stop that it makes it so much easier just to focus. I live in Minnesota. Right now it is 28 degrees. I'm out here on a mountain bike trail that I frequent, but I'm hiking on it right now. But another pro to the walking pad is I can just be comfortable inside instead of out here all bundled up walking. I mean, there's benefits to this as well, but it's nice that it's so convenient in your own home, because I am out here freezing my balls off. Also, follow me on Strava. You know, I always preach about being active and being healthy, but yet here I am sitting at this desk. So this has totally changed the game. I can now walk while I'm working. It's, in other words, really no excuse for being active. They're lightweight enough that basically anyone can pick them up. All of them basically have wheels, so they're easily moved around. It fits easily into a closet. It doesn't take up a lot of space. There's even some that fold over to take up even less space. Personally, for me, I kind of just leave it out right in front of my entertainment center, but I live alone. It's not the most aesthetic, so when people come over, I'll throw it in the closet. I also love it for the versatility. Even if you're taking a break, you just want to watch like a YouTube video, you can just hop on your treadmill, walk at a nice slow speed, or if you're on the phone with somebody. And for people who work from home, this is a must. A standing desk with a walking pad, I think, is a must. It's such an easy and convenient thing to do that will drastically change your life. It's also more ergonomic than sitting, which is hurting your hips, it's hurting your back, it's hurting your neck. Instead, you're getting a natural human movement of walking, and you're not having these long periods of stasis, of sitting. Ultimately, the walking pad is an identity shift. When you have the walking pad, you're the type of person who is active. You're the type of person who is conscious about their health, and that's amazing. And that identity shift alone can ultimately change someone's life. So here's the final verdict. I think that these are beneficial for a lot of people. They're reasonably priced, they're easy to move around. As long as you get a higher quality one than this one, it'll serve you well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to subscribe now. And follow me on Strava, Instagram, all that fun stuff. We'll see you in the next one, beauties.